What is up, baby gamers? Welcome back to a new video. Today is a bit of a different one because you guys have been asking me to analyze some pro gameplay, but since there haven't been any tournaments going around this last time, I decided that I'll take a look back at my first ever LAN event and analyze those games that we played there. So today we got the finals for the Red Bull MEO. Alright guys, so here we go. This is a really long time ago before there was even gadgets. You can see we do have star powers though. And the format, if you're not familiar, was just a best of 5. Best of 1 on each map. So first off, we got Gem Grab here. You can see we're actually going pretty much the same combos nowadays. Like obviously Leon was really strong at this time, so Spelty rocking with Leon. To be honest, I'm pretty sure the reason we didn't go with Leon is because none of us had Leon and we had to play from our own accounts at these events, which is not something you do now at big events. So yeah, this kind of a really long time, different time. But first off, you can see they're having mid control, so still on this map you obviously want to try to hold the middle to pick up the gems. So it's what I noticed though from this really old gameplay is that there's a lot more kills, like all the time someone just goes up and dies. I would say that it can happen nowadays that people die a lot as well, but people just die so much, like no patience at all, just going in for the plays right away. You can see here, I have the super down though. I'm gonna be able to catch Spender again, but it's a really close game here actually. We're playing with Poco and then just 2 normal brawlers. You're gonna not see that so much nowadays, like more Poco and then 2 tanks. So here they also have a healer with Pam. It's also a bit of a turret spam. And we have on the other hand Terra. Like you can see we have no brawlers in common. So probably neither of the teams really had that good of idea for what's gonna be the strongest. Like people just played what they wanted to. They weren't really that prepared like we see nowadays, where you're gonna definitely be seeing a lot more mirror matchups, or you're just gonna see straight up people trying to counter each other, and I don't really remember that happening. I don't really think that was what's happening there. Alright guys, so here we see the next map, which is Heist. You can see they're actually going with Dynamite. We're having both a tank on each team, then both have a thrower, and then both have long range in the middle. So actually, like really similar playstyles here. In the beginning, I'm sneaking up in the Bali here. Dynamite getting some kills though. They're getting in a really strong spot here. So yeah, this is an old map that is no longer in the game actually, but this was such a good map to play on. I really enjoyed this map, to be honest. It's a bit of a side story though. We're building up slowly pressure then. You can see we're just trying to get control, so it's a lot about just trying to have control all over the board, and then you can get damage once everyone is in place. You can see this guy's not even going up to get any damage. He's just trying to stay in control, like keep the dynamite away from us. So here probably gonna go down then. But yeah, me and Consu were just getting so much damage in the meantime, and they are also like, they don't have a Daryl trying to go down to distract us. They're also just trying to defend all the time. Like normally nowadays you'd probably see one guy just going down because it's better to distract them often, so you just get damage as well, and then you hope your 2 teammates can defend. But this is really not at all what happened then. Just people playing so control and Heist too, so it's not something that you would see nowadays as well, I think. But yeah, this is a different time of course without gadgets, so now with gadgets you can really make some big plays. So just a lot more slow. This is what the games used to be like. So that was really interesting to see. Let's take a look at the next map now. So you can see once again we don't have oh, I remember why we don't have anything the same now. So I'm pretty sure this was a draft format, so pretty much one team picked one brawler and then the other team couldn't pick the same. So that makes a whole lot more sense now, as to why we're not seeing any duplicates. So as you can see also we have Consi in our team. It's called Team Consi. Then this team's Team Alex. So this event was a YouTuber event where YouTubers, they were playing on both the teams. So it wasn't really the most super competitive tournament, but it was the first LAN event for Brawl Stars, where every pro team, they had to qualify by doing one of the YouTubers qualifiers, and then after they'd be on that team. But for the actual event we were all playing with the YouTubers, so it wasn't the most competitive event. And taking a look at this game, it's more so just like for the fun of it, to see what the game was like back then, but it isn't that helpful for watching actual competitive games. You can just see where we came from and how much the game have changed now. But definitely, if you guys would want me to check out more competitive games and maybe check out some more recent ones and give my thoughts on those, definitely make sure to let me know which game you'd like to check me out. But yeah, looks like that game was cancelled because there was a bit of lag. Let's jump into the rematch then. Alright guys, so here we go. We have Brawl Ball now again. There was a bit of lag before, but yeah. Definitely with the draft format, both teams can play the same then, so it'll not really be that fair because one team can win just from having a better draft. You can see here though, we're putting up a lot of pressure on them early on. We're kind of outranching them a bit then. And Conti actually goes down, but we're still managing to stay up here. And a bit of trades. Like, Backyard Ball is a map, still nowadays you're not really going to be able to score that easily without having any wall break. And our combo, we have no wall break actually. So you're going to want to wait until overtime to score, or if you can team wipe at the same time. But it can be really difficult to get a goal on this map. So let's see what happens. Like, still we have one guy in each lane. So that's pretty like basic stuff. Like now you can try different stuff, but this is like the simplest that you want to have, just one guy in each lane. That stops you from getting hit a bunch. Like Terra can shoot through people, so if you're up against a Terra, Jesse or Poker, if you stack up in one lane, you will just be destroyed. So something we're avoiding a lot here. See, I put my super down just to heal pretty much. Pull comes in from Terra, but he goes down. Have another kill actually. Let's see if we score. We already have one goal, so we can just stay back for all the time. We'll win this. So let's actually see. And we're just passing the ball back and forth there a bit. It can still be pretty viable. Like if you reload faster, if you can get the ball past them, it's really good. You can make them waste ammo, especially on brawlers like Terra. So they actually go down. Let's see though what happens here. They're just gonna be staying back in control. Actually, Shadow Jutsu with a pull here. But he's gonna hit that. Terra was so strong back then here for sure. And Spike too. Spike have always been super viable. This was before the curveball star power though, so you can see I use the healing star power a lot here. Have a little use out of it. But these games feel so much slower without the gadgets. You see already from the beginning of the games, like nowadays, that people pop the gadget, make moves early on before people get a super here. It's way slower, just chipping back and forth, trying to get the supers, and then the supers comes. That's when you start to see the plays. But yeah, these games are really slow then. It's pretty chill. But I think that was actually the last game then, because it's only best of 5. So yeah, it's the end of the video here that we're watching. So that was it for this video. It was a bit of a short one. Hope you guys ended up enjoying it. For me, it was fun at least to look back at my first bigger tournament that I played. But yeah, if you have any specific recommendations for anything you'd like me to check out, definitely let me know and I might take a look at it. You all end up enjoying the video. But that was it for now. See you guys next time. Bye bye.